What's going on, my fellow Digidorks? It's your good mate Tro here. The Special Booster 2.0 is out, which means we get our ever so beautiful Millenniummon deck straight up. Oh my god, all the pieces we need. This is a fantastic deck. I'm so excited for it. I really did want to use BT2 Millenniummon just because I never really got a chance to use him back in the day, but unfortunately he's just too damn old.
But she's an old lady. I mean, look at her. She's old. She's too old.
Plus, we got brand new amazing support. We've got the new Millenniummon, DNA Digivolving. We've got Moon Millenniummon. Oh god, he's so cute. And then the ever so terrifying Zed Millenniummon. So yeah, it is a big boy deck. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. And feel free to comment on the deck list and let me know if you can make it any better for me. Alright, let's get stuck into it. Engage!
Like a Digimon, Digivolving up to a champion. Searching out my megas, cause I'm breaking hard. Gain memory, check security. My strategies will make sure you a master of your Digi-Destiny.
Alright, first up on our deck list, our Digitama. We're going to be running 4 copies of Puggamon. Brand new guy from BT19. He's inheritable on deletion. If deleted other than in battle, return one of your level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash to hand. That's going to be really handy for this deck. We're running minimal rookies, so it'll be good to recycle them. And we can choose to delete our own Digimon in this deck, so we can easily delete it other than battle. But yeah, I'll just run 4 because, like I said, minimal rookies. Alright, onto the rookies, the level 3s. We're going to be running 4 copies of Gizamon from BT19 on play by trashing a card with the composite or wicked god trait in your hand, draw 2. So pretty easy to pull off there and definitely need that draw power. And he's got blocker in his inheritables, very handy for this deck. And then we've got 4 copies of Gazimon from BT18. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of our deck, add 1 card with Millenniummon in its name, and 1 card with the composite or wicked god trait among them to the hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. So the Millenniummon in this deck is composite and has Millenniummon in its name, so you can grab 2 if you really wanted to. So yeah, no, it's a great searcher. And retaliation in the inheritables, really handy. Alright, and then we got 3 copies of Gazimon from BT3. He's an old school guy, but good just to have the Gazimons on board there. Your opponent can't gain memory except for Tamer effects. And also our level 4s, they digivolve for reduced cost over a Gazimon or a Gizamon. So I chose to put the Gazimon in there. Alright, onto our champions, our level 4s, which we are running 11 of as well. We're going to be running 4 copies of Deltamon. So he's from BT19. He's on play when digivolving on deletion by trashing a card in your hand. Delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Really handy for getting rid of floodgates or mostly just for trashing the Machinedramon, which is what I prefer to trash. You either want to have Machinedramon, Chimera, or both in there to get your plays off. Just think Millenniummon's best DNA Digivolve from the trash to get your plays off. And then we've got 4 copies of Deltamon, BT18. He's got Raid, again, handy. And then on play, when digivolving by trashing a card in your hand, return 1 composite or wicked god trait from your trash to the hand. Always very handy for that if Millenniummon's in your security, you need to grab that back to your hand, or yeah, anything really. So good to recycle from the trash. Then we're going to be running 2 copies of Raremon. He's at promo. Now I chose him, he's got the cyborg in his traits, that's a ruling in his card. So we can digicross him with Machinedramon, but mostly for his on-play when digivolving, by trashing a card in your hand, draw 2. So yeah, you're trashing Machinedramon, draw 2. Yeah, he's perfect for this deck. And then we've just got 1 copy of the promo Deltamon. Yeah, run a couple promos here. I just wanted 1 of him here. He can't digivolve over my BT3 Gazimon, so that's half the reason. But when this Digimon would digivolve into a card with 2 colors or composite in its traits, reduce your Digivolution cost by 2. That's super handy. And then when attacking for each of your opponent's colors, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3000 DP or less. Sorry, for each of this Digimon's colors, not your opponent's. So yeah, super handy there. And mostly you can just use him for digicrossing if you're worried that it's going to brick out with the Gazimon. But I haven't had any problems with him yet. Alright, onto our level 5s. We're going to be running 4 copies of Chimeramon from BT18, the best boy here, when digivolving, when attacking, by deleting one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. Now, while that is an absolutely busted effect, his next effect, on deletion, one of your Machinedramon and one of your Chimeramon in the trash may DNA Digivolve into Millenniummon in the hand. So that means if you've got Machinedramon in there, Digivolve into him, choose him to delete your opponent's lowest DP, and bang, you can do his on deletion, DNA into Millennium. Yeah, that's how you definitely get the best play off in this deck. And then we're going to be running 2 copies of Chimeramon, the Digicross guy from BT19. Yeah, so he's on play when digivolving by deleting one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's level 3, level 4, and level 5 Digimon. Then on deletion by deleting one of your level 4 purple or red Digimon, you may play a Machinedramon from your trash without paying the cost. He's very good. He's definitely your second choice for strategy there, but still very handy. And the Digicross is always handy if you got no other way to get your Digimon on the field. And then we're going to be running 2 copies of the old school Chimeramon BT8. Now, I was a bit skeptical about running this guy, but once I remembered that you can put a level 5 under him, for example, one of these guys, give him security +1, or give it an extra security +1 before you DNA Digivolve it. So yeah, that's super handy for this deck. Also good for just clearing off rookies. What is it, for every color he is, -1,000, and he's treated as the colors of his Digivolution cards. So yeah, you can get him up to quite a few in this deck. What do we've got? We've got purple, red, and black. So plus him is white, so it's at least -4,000 to 3 your opponent's Digimon. Good for Imperial as well. So yeah, I'm going to run 2 of this guy for the time being. Alright, onto our Megas, well, our level 6s first, and then onto our level 7. So first we've got 4 copies of Machinedramon BT18. On play when Digivolving, de-Digivolve all your opponent's Digimon. Super powerful. Then on deletion, one of your Chimeramon and one of your Machinedramon in the trash may DNA Digivolve into Millenniummon in the hand. Again, that's an awesome... So yeah, if you've got your Chimeramon in there, he dies, bang, on deletion, DNA Digivolve into it. I just prefer to use Chimeramon to get off that play, for obvious reasons that he can delete himself when you Digivolve into it. But still, this guy's super good. He's got composite trait type in his ruling, and then he's got a redirect in his inheritables. Once per turn, whenever your opponent's Digimon attack, you may change the attack target to one of your Digimon with a composite or Wicked God trait, which is awesome. And then we've got 2 copies of Machinedramon for BT19. It's got the exact same inheritable. He's the Digicross boy, so you start to see a pattern here. On play, when Digivolving, delete a level 5 or lower Digimon, and then you may play... and then on deletion, you may play a level 5 or lower Digimon card with a Cyborg or composite trait from your trash without paying the cost. So yeah, these Digicross guys sort of cycle between each other. You know, if one deletes, the other one comes out, which is super handy. And yeah, we're Digicrossing with 5 level 5 or lower Cyborg, composite trait, Digimon cards with different card numbers. Again, that's why it's good to have the Ramon and just, you know, that promo Deltamon. He's an extra different card number to be Digicrossing with both Chimeramon and Machinedramon. Actually, yes, that's true. Yes, I can do that. But yeah, only Ramon works for this guy. All right, onto our level 7s, which I think we're running more of than level 6s. But I mean, honestly, this is just how the deck works. It's been working for me really well so far. So we've got 4 copies of Millenniummon from BT18. On play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Then, if DNA Digivolving, by returning one of each Digimon card with different levels from your opponent's trash to the top of the deck, you gain a memory for each returned card. So that's super busted right there. That's how I've been getting off my awesome plays. And yeah, so on deletion, by returning a Chimeramon and Machinedramon from your trash to the bottom of the deck, you may play one Millenniummon from your trash without paying the cost. So yeah, he's got his Chimeramon and Machinedramon under there. He dies. You put them under the deck, slap him back on the field. If you've got another Machinedramon in hand and a Chimeramon, he's got Digicross as well. So when he's played, you can Digicross his requirements. Even if you're playing it for free, you can still chuck the Digicross requirements to reduce cost, even though there's no cost to reduce. And then bang, you've got another fully loaded Millenniummon ready to come back out again. So he's absolutely busted. And then combining with these guys, we've got 2 copies of Moon Millenniummon from BT19. On play, when Digivolving, your opponent trashes cards in their hand till they have 5 left. For every 2 this effect trash, delete an opponent's Tamers. Delete one of your opponent's Tamers. Then all turns, when this Digimon would leave the battle area by deleting one of your composite trait Digimon, doesn't leave. Then all turns once per turn, when other Digimon or Tamers are deleted, trash your opponent's top security card. Really easy to pull off, especially if you pull off the when Digivolving and end up deleting their Tamer. Bang, you've just trashed a card. So yeah, you Digivolve into this guy, you'll have the sec +1, Digivolve into this guy, trash a card. You could swing, and then you can Digivolve into this guy if you've got another composite to delete. We've got 2 copies of Zed Millenniummon. So he's 2 over Moon Millenniummon. He's got the overclock trait for composite type. So at the end of your turn, by deleting one of your tokens or other composite trait Digimon, this Digimon attacks player without suspending. Then on play, when Digivolving, when attacking, by returning one Digimon card from your opponent's trash to the top of the deck, return one of their Digimon to the bottom of the deck. Some fantastic control there. And then all turns, this Digimon with no Digivolution cards can't suspend and isn't affected by your opponent's effects. So yeah, that's just super busted there, especially if he comes out with the option card, which will be coming up a bit later. But yeah, like I was saying, you trash a card here, you attack with 2 checks, Digivolve into this guy, you delete another one, overclock, so he can attack without suspending. That means he can attack while suspended. It just means he just, yeah, doesn't have to suspend. So yeah, if he's got Digivolution cards, yeah, you can overclock while he's suspended. After your 2 checks, another 2 checks, you just cleared the whole security stack there. The trashing, 2 checks again. So absolutely busted. All right, onto our Tamers. we're going to be running 2 copies of Matt Ishtar from BT2. Start of your turn. If you have 2 of your memory, set to 3, so he's our memory setter. On play, return a purple Digimon card or option card from your trash to the hand. Always handy if you need to get that Millenniummon back, which, you know, I've had happen multiple times before. Then we've got 2 copies of Analog Youth. Now, he's basically the searcher. You know, can't really use the Wisdom trainings or any of the other colors because there's just too much variety in the colors that could almost use the Wisdom training, the purple searcher. But if I'm looking for Millenniummon, who's red and black, that's going to burn me. So this guy works perfectly for the deck. Reveal the top 3 cards, add 1 Digimon card among to your hand, trash the remaining cards. So you add a Millenniummon. If you get to trash the Machinedramon, geez, you're halfway there to absolutely owning the board. Then all turns, when one of your level 5 or higher Digimon Digivolution cards is deleted, you may suspend this Tamer. If you do gain a memory, then hatch Digi-Egg card into the empty space in your breeding area, which happens quite a lot with the Chimeramon. You delete itself, usually has Digivolution cards. Bang, suspend him straight away, get that memory back. It is fantastic. Alright, onto our options. We're just running 2 copies. The 1 option card, the Wicked God Descends. Now, main, you may play 1 composite trait Digimon card from your trash, with play cost reduced by 4, then place this card in the battle area. Then all turns, one of your Digimon with Millenniummon in their names would leave the battle area. Delay, you may play 1 Wicked God trait Digimon card with play cost higher than that Digimon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. So that's some fantastic control. I haven't used it much, but I know it is definitely going to come in handy with certain decks. You just got to be savvy about the way you use it. So yeah, you start off with your 14. If that gets deleted, bang, you can play 1 cost higher more. If this guy's on the field, bang, play 1 more cost higher more. And then once you're at Z, you can't play cost higher than him, unfortunately. So yes, he is still an awesome card. I'll keep him at 2 for now, because like I said, I haven't used him much. Mostly I've used him to play one of my level 4s out for a cost of 1, like a Deltamon. No, it seems silly, but just to get it on the field with the delay. And yeah, so 2 is good for now. Alright, that's it for the deck list. Onto the strategy guide. Okay, Digibronies, the strategy to this deck is quite simple. You at least want to have a rookie and at least a Chimeramon or a Machinedramon in your opening hand. So we'll start off by hatching. Digivolving into Gizamon, cost 0 over a Pagumon. Draw for Digivolving, and then we shall simply play down our Analog Youth for a cost of 2, which will reveal the top 3 cards of our deck, and will let us add 1 Digimon card among them to our hand. We shall add Millenniummon. The rest are trashed. Passing turn. Once turn has passed, we draw for turn. We shall raise our Gizamon out of raising area, and then we shall Digivolve into Deltamon, cost 2 over a Gazamon or a Gizamon. Draw for Digivolving. We shall then Digivolve Deltamon into Chimeramon, cost 3 over a composite trait Digimon. Draw for Digivolving. And then when Digivolving, or when attacking by deleting one of your Digimon, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest DP. We shall choose Chimeramon to delete, and then on deletion, if deleted other than battle, we can return a level 3 purple Digimon card from trash to the hand. We shall return Gizamon. And then Chimeramon's on deletion, one of my Machinedramon and 1 Chimeramon in the trash may DNA Digivolve into my Millenniummon in the hand. So we shall Digivolve into Millenniummon for 0 DNA Digivolving. And because the level 5 with Digivolution cards was deleted, we can suspend our Analog Youth to gain a memory and hatch in our raising area. On play when Digivolving, we delete one of our opponent's Digimon. Then, if DNA Digivolving, by returning one of each Digimon card with different levels from our opponent's trash to the top of the deck, we gain a memory for each returned card. So, if we at least return a level 3 and a level 4, we shall gain 2 memory back, continuing our turn. We shall then swing with Millenniummon at security for 2 checks at 14,000k. I will then Digivolve for 0 into Gizamon in the raising area, draw for Digivolving, and then I'll simply Digivolve into Moon Millenniummon, cost 2 over a Millenniummon, draw for Digivolving. And when Digivolving, your opponent trashes cards in their hand until they have 5 left. For every 2 cards this effect trash, they delete one of their Tamers. And then all turns, if Tamers or Digimon are deleted, we trash the top card of our opponent's security. Passing turn. Once turn has passed, we draw. We shall then raise our Gizamon out of raising area and Digivolve into Deltamon, cost 2 over a Gazi or Gizi. Draw for Digivolving. We shall then swing with 2 checks with Moon Millenniummon. And then we shall Digivolve Moon Millenniummon into Z Millenniummon, cost 2 over a Moon Millenniummon, draw for Digivolving. And then we shall use its Overclock trait to delete one of our composite trait Digimon so it can attack again, finishing the game. It's as simple as that, Digibronies. Don't forget to like and subscribe.